Burn. Alright, so we're gonna hit load. Because I don't trust continue, except... Oh my. Another subscription! Hey Artemis! 4 months in a row! You do, Breezy. You do. Artemis. Thank you, Artie. You're a good friend to subscribe to me for 4 months in a row. That's just bizarre and wild. I know you were just kidding. I was also just kidding. It didn't register your sub. You gotta like type in a message and then be like, alert the streamer. Try that. Try like refreshing the stream and doing that and see if it'll hook you up. I mean, I'm not gonna... I don't even know where you live, Shifty. I can't stab you in the face. I'm also, like... when it comes to violence, I am very much all bark and no bite. I will talk about stabbing people all day long, and it's not gonna happen. Now you just don't have your chat history. Well... Thank you for subscribing for however many months in a row you've subscribed, Kenny. You have subscribed for 5 months in a row. You are also a tremendous, amazing friend. Thank you. This is going to be good, though. This is day 2, Artemis. You missed day 1. And this is my second playthrough, so... Yeah, I don't want Shifty to think I might actually hurt anyone. Yeah, not watching ads is nice. That's what I use an ad blocker for. Alright, so we're back. We're here. We're at the base of Mount Olympus, or at the summit of Mount Olympus. Before we go running off, I just want to talk for a second about the part we rushed through, running up the mountain to get up there to fight the Earth Titan. Yeah, it works like that. Every time you save, every time you leave an area, every time you save and come back, all the stuff respawns. So that's an important thing to know. It did, but I didn't get to really talk about what was happening. And I just want to talk about, like, how good does this rain look? Like, rain is one of the most difficult things. Water is one of the most difficult things that video games have had to render, so far as I can tell. Like, water took forever to look good, and look at how good it looks in this game. And we saw the rivers looked really good too, and then we've got this rain and it looks really good. So just wanted to point that out. Whatever else you want to say about this game, and there's lots of other things to say. Should there be reflections? I didn't think there should be reflections, because it's kind of dark. Maybe, or is that a compliment? I can't tell. But it looks so good, and listen, you can hear that's the sound effect of walking on wet stone. I mean, that sounds pretty good, right? I mean, if there's light, it'll reflect the light. I don't know. And I wanted to talk about that fight. The fight with the Earth Titan. I mean, this is the most difficult mode the game has to offer, right? We're playing on Proud. Most difficult mode the game has to offer. And did I look like I was particularly trying to play intelligently during that fight? Because I wasn't. I was just mashing the buttons and trying to make it die as quickly as possible. No, what I'm saying is it was too easy breezy. It was easy breezy. And then the train. Like, the train looks really cool, but it makes the fight pointless after a certain point, too. So, like I said, this is probably the weakest world in the entire game. Both from a gameplay standpoint and from a story standpoint. So, as we continue, hopefully it will improve. Running up the mountain was cool. Though I'm still not 100% over the fact that that Sora can just run straight up walls, and that's just a thing he can do whenever he feels like it. Yeah, basically, Breezy. I'm getting the feeling that not a lot of people like the attraction attacks, and my biggest beef with them, I think I mentioned already, is that they make the game trivial. Anytime you can get one of those attacks out, you win. But the same thing was true with the balloon spells and Dream Drop Distance, with the shot locks and Birth by Sleep. So, oh, I haven't shown shot locks, have I? Have I had access to them yet? I may not have had access to them yet. Thank you for the lurk, Solar Wolf. Running up walls, I mean, it looks cool, and it's a very anime, Naruto-ish, as you say. Yeah, the load times in this game are significantly greater.
Olympus? Gosh.
You gotta remember that the other games were designed for PS2 and then upscaled to PS4, and they... Actually, on PS3, the load times are also terrible for those games. But on PS4, they like, actually got the processor power to run really nicely. So there's basically no load times on the remakes for PS4. Now, this game was made for PS4, so we got some load times to deal with.
It's amazing. Oh, whoa!
There's the fanfare.
Nope.
It's, yeah, well, it's Sora. When Sora's involved, you just kind of shake your head and go, okay. These guys are not what you'd call friendly. Whee! Okray. What's Okray? Run away, little girl. This is not World of Warcraft. I'm just gonna shoot some random fire. That's a good idea, right? Look at how much MP casting that fire uses. Not that much. That Peraza spell, OP. Alright, let's do some Goofy Bombardier. Yep. Yes. Yes, the Minotaurs, these are Satyrs. Minotaurs come later. Woohoo! We won! Yeah, I do know where the bars are. Oh, you can't see the MP bar. Fine. Alright, so now I have shot lock commands. Allow me to lock onto multiple foes or the same foe multiple times and unleash a whole volley of projectiles at once. Same controls as before. Each Keyblade has unique shot lock commands, so that's pretty cool. Some are projectiles, while others could be used to heal Sora. In some cases, locking on the maximum number of targets will result in a more powerful attack. So, in this game, the way they set up the shot lock commands is they're bound to the Keyblade, and you get one shot lock command up to the maximum lock on, and then if you get the maximum lock on, it changes the shot lock command. And it still uses the focus gauge. I don't know where else I could put my face, unfortunately, Varnus, and I didn't pay attention to what Donald said. I was talking last time, I was like, it's good that we don't have to, like, have a cutscene for every conversation now, but at the same time, it means I'm not always paying attention when people are talking, and I talk right over them. But then he's got a point that I was like, hey, look at the MP bar, and you can't. But at the same time, I don't know where else I could put my face that would make sense. So I think you're just gonna have to take my word for it and trust me, it'll be fine. And of course, now that Kingdom Hearts has smash things we can smash, we have to smash them all. These are the flowers of Kingdom Hearts 3. I am a trap. Now we're very Zelda-ish. This should be familiar to you, Breezy. Got some fluorite. Got a betwixt shard. Alright. They did. Well, I mean, Zelda's hardly the only action RPG to include that element. And we got another one of these sand monsters, and we got some of these Shadow Heartless. Sword, just pick a target. Alright, so here's my question. Do we want me to play without attraction flow as much as possible? Do you want me to use it whenever I feel like it, or do you want me to use it as often as possible? Sounds like everybody kind of hates it, so I'm guessing not the one where I use it as much as possible, but I'll just throw that out there. Well, that was a platformer, not an action RPG, so that's still a different thing. If it feels necessary, go for it. Down for whatever. Without it if I can. We got like one vote for everything. Yeah. Kenny, being the VIP that she is, will do things her way. It's also my preferred way to play, so I only use them when I'm like, holy crap, too much. So we're also just, you know, kind of doing the way I wanted to do it in the first place, which makes sense. We got, if you listen, we got the Coliseum music again now. That came back. Show eat, yeah, I mean that's fair. Oh, there's a Mickey Mouse right there. Lot of Mickey Mouses, Mickey Mouse faces running around. That's really, I mean, you're used to seeing some, right? I mean, it's an Easter egg kind of thing, but there's a lot of them, aren't there? I mean, yeah, I mean, hidden Mickeys are in like every Disney thing, but not usually. We've seen, how many have we seen? Like a half a dozen already? It's so many. Now, this is kind of a secret area. It's not really a secret. Obviously, I got to it pretty easily, but there's nothing in the game that's like, hey, you have to go here for the story.
What do you think to make here?
Stuff you make for the forge, I suppose.
Goofy. He's on point. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, a little bit. I found this the first... I obviously came here intentionally because I found this the first time I came down here.
There's a dial
accidentally. There's a dial in the floor. There's a Mickey Mouse on the anvil. Hephaestus, yes. Oh, thank you for the host, Sade. You got here by accident on your second playthrough? Yeah, I got here by accident on my first playthrough, just trying to make sure I explored everything. So now I'm doing it intentionally. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Fortunately, oh no, I guess I did mean to do this. All right, so we can rotate. We got these, if you can see them rotating, we got these different pots full of molten metal. And there's a third one right there in the middle. And the idea, you can see, I just kind of did that really easily without even really looking, unfortunately. But you can kind of see, if you go, I'll just go real fast. If you press R2, then they both go counterclockwise, but the outer one moves faster. If you use L2, then they go clockwise, but the inner one moves faster. So it's just kind of a little puzzle to try and line up the things. Now this, unfortunately, was the only puzzle I was able to find like this in the game. So now that we're doing a 100% run, hopefully I'll find more, because surely this is not the only area that has a little puzzle like this. And we get a Knight Shield Plus, so a slight upgrade for the Goofster. He gets some fire siphon and some burn protection, which is very nice to deal with all those flame cores we've been fighting. New Goofy Shield. I've been pretty good. How about you, gaming pleasures? Haven't seen you in a bit.
Yeah.
Good to see ya.
Yeah.
Rail gauntlets. While riding rail gauntlets, you need to defend yourself from foes. Tilt L to aim the reticle, press R2 or X to fire orbs of light. You can jump by pressing circle. So he's got this glidey thing, and we can shoot things. Only I don't see anything to shoot. Alright. Have fun with Inuyasha, Breezy. Let me know when you catch up to me. So we kind of skipped a little bit going that way. If I use the shot, I don't think I actually used the shot lock, so let's use the shot lock. So this is one of the shot locks. This is, which Keyblade do I have equipped? Dawn Till Dusk. And then if we do it not fully charged, it does a slightly different attack, you see. It is, I don't know how many animes I've watched, but I just finally started watching Inuyasha because Breezy told me to, and I'm loving it. So Breezy's re-watching it so we can watch it together. Ooh, I got Waterza. I love the Z spells. They just completely destroy everything. Oh, hey, another Mickey face. For goodness sakes, Mickey. Does your face have to be on everything? My second full anime was Kenichi, the world's greatest disciple. So let me show you Blaster Blaze. I don't think I showed this off very well last time. So this is my favorite one because I just get to like shoot things and they pop up in the air, and you can try and get a high score while you're killing them, which is kind of cool. Gives you something other than just shooting to do, unless you're targeting one of these big guys, and then you still only get 10 points no matter what. All the things and all the puzzles, welcome to the stream. You have not, all you've missed so far, Tally, is I showed off like a little secret area with a puzzle. And so you can watch that between now and Monday, and you'll be caught up. But no story stuff has happened. I promise. Nope. No cutscenes have happened. Did he just go? Okay, this is a new one on me. I did not know that was a thing, that you could throw Goofy into its mouth. That is amazing. I love it. I'm so glad I get to play this for a second time with you guys to see that, because I did not see that my first playthrough, not even once. That is super cool. Alright. My poor dog is trapped up here with me. Advor? I like to call him Artie. I think we should have a channel-wide decision that Artemis is going to be called Artie. So this time it's actually going to give me something to shoot. I don't know why the other one doesn't have anything to shoot. I don't know if they forgot to program it in or what. But this one actually has something to shoot. There's like rail slider things that you can ride on. And then shoot people with shoot them with your Keyblade lasers. Alright, so this is the Kingdom Key. Let's show off the Kingdom Key shot lock, if we can. And it looks pretty similar to the other one, which makes sense, because the other one was the other one was just a free, what's it called? A free add-on, so it's not going to have a whole lot of differences. Makes sense. Get up there, Sora. All right, so that's just Blaster Blaze again. You missed it. We had a vote and decided that I'm going to use the Disney rides as little as possible. Where were the rails going? Just between point A and point B? Let's do Flare Force. There's just rails because we're on Mount Olympus. I don't know. I didn't put them there. Let's see if we can see what I think we can see. Yep. Another Mickey. If you can see off in the distance there. Made out of clouds. But you can also, I mean, yeah, the view is just wow, right? Yeah. It's probably even better from over here, right? Check it out. That looks pretty sweet. Yeah, they definitely wanted to go all out with the visuals. Remember like Chain of Memories where like the background was just black? The limits are so much better in this game, yes. And they don't like cost all my mana. So that's also nice. Oh, check out this view right here. This is a nice view, right? Yes. Oh, and you can just see so far. It's so big, and you can see so far, and it's great. I love it. We can just fall down here like so. And there's nothing else really to do there. And they take advantage, we haven't been able to do it yet, but they take advantage of the fact that there's no fall damage to give Sora the ability to do impressive attacks when he's falling from that height. It was actually something they showed off in one of the Olympus Coliseum trailers that didn't make it into the real game. They didn't set up that sequence. So yeah, the Keyblade, the shot locks for this Keyblade are the same as the shot locks for Dawn Until Dusk. Alright, now I've showed Pirate Ship before, so we don't need to worry about that. Go into second form just because we can. This is on Proud difficulty, right? Because this does not feel difficult at all. What was what? Oh, the big gravity thing. So in one of the trailers, they showed Sora falling through the clouds to land on a group of those satyrs, and he could smash them apart. And they didn't set it up in this one for whatever reason. Yeah, this is not as difficult as I had hoped it would be. While targeting with the shot lock reticle, you could also press square to instantly move to the last targeted location. This is called air stepping. Air stepping doesn't deplete the focus gauge, so you can use it whenever you like. Oh, I used Graviga while in second form? I did? Oh, that's just his finishing move for that form here. Kingdom Key... Explosion. Punish enemies with a ring of powerful revolving orbs. So that's just one of his combo finishers. I'm so used to it because it was one of the ones he had in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well that I just kind of tuned it out. So for some reason we don't have a path up there, but we do have this like floaty stuff. So you can see we can lock on and boom, we hit square and Sora leaps all the way up there. And then we got this box here and I can't do a dang thing to it. My Keyblade just bounces off, so that's probably for later. Actually, I can do something about it now, so I will. Because I wasn't thinking about it before, but I can totally do something about it. So check this out. Remember when I was saying you could do falling attacks now? Ha-ya! Like so. You don't push it, you smash it. Sora smash! And you get a giant chest, and it has an elixir! It's not a map. So you'll see those kinds of things all throughout the worlds in places where you can dive off and you can jump on them. They don't always look like presents. Like there's different things that they'll look like depending on the world, but there will be something that you can target but you can't hurt. And you'll be like, is there something high up somewhere? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, and then you go up there and then you jump off. Okay, and I think I have to teleport again. Yes, there we go. Look at this air step. Looks super cool. And then look at everything we can see from up here. Isn't this gorgeous? Chest at the bottom of the ramp. And then let's just, you know, air slide. No air slide. Why aren't you air sliding, Sora? You jerk. You're right, I missed a chest. It's fun to jump off stuff. Gravity can't hurt you! Alright, so here's a nice save point, and looks like trouble ahead of us. Oh, better save. You noticed the Mickey ears I put on my going live picture finally, Tally? Good job. That was my homage to the amazing number of Mickey ears in this game. You're ridiculous for not having 10. I really wanted to have 10 save files.
I swear to you, Hades, when I get out of this...
No, I'm the one giving orders now, Bolt Boy.
Don't get too comfortable, Hades!
Huh?
And Hercules.
We're gonna stop you!
What?
Should get you a console again. I recommend PS4 for sure.
Get them!
Sora! Donald! Goofy!
I don't know if you were here.
It's on!
I don't know if you were here Monday, Breezy, but I was going on. I thought we were at 4 now. I was going on and on about how they brought that swirly art style that had been in Hercules back. So now we would if the tornado would stop blowing us away. I got set on fire. I was very pleased with the fact that they brought back that swirly art style that had been in Hercules and made this world feel very Hercules. Now this fight may be a little bit harder than the first time I tried it. Oh crap! Oh, that didn't hurt as much as I was afraid it was going to. Is my water not hurting him at all? Oh, there it goes. It just takes a while to hit him because he's so far away. Oh, I got froze. Ugh. Sora's on fire. Water beats lava, sure. It's cold. Let's do a little shot lock, I think. And let's go to second form. Yeah, so that's just one of his combo finishers when he's in second form with the normal Keyblade. Let's do some Sonic Keyblade. I don't know if it'll work, but let's do it.
Thanks.
I haven't shown you the magic carousel, so we're going to show you the magic carousel. Press X just as the spreading ring of light overlaps the outer circle to launch enemies into the air and deal a ton of damage. Keep pressing X with the proper timing to increase the carousel's speed and add a chain bonus to your score. So this is actually my favorite of the attractions, just because it's the most fun to ride and it does the most damage. Lava is outside. Yeah, magma's inside the earth, lava's outside. Lava Titan's mouth probably should make you uncomfortable. So I don't know if this will actually do any damage because they're so high up, but we're gonna show it off. So you see this ring here? And I just hit X when it hits the outside. And it takes a slight amount of skill to pull it off. And it does a ton of damage, and it's a lot more interesting to me than most of the others. The shooter ride is my favorite. And it also healed me. And when you're not fighting a boss, it plays, what's the name of that song? Hand in Hand, I think is the name of the song. It's the first Gummy Ship theme. Alright, so we took out the Lava Titan. Busted him.
Try this. Take this.
So now we gotta take out the Ice Titan. Earth Titan we would have fought if I'd played a 100% run of Kingdom Hearts Run. Ice Titan also would have fought with a 100% run in Kingdom Hearts 1. Let's do some Sonic Blade. Except I screwed it up. Oh, here's Hercules. Here's his team move. Check that out. He's like, Air, we'll just swing you around and you will damage them by virtue of hitting them with your head. It'll be fine. So there goes the Lava Titan and the Ice Titan. Good job, team. That's 3 Titans down. All while Sora's weak. Was he using his Keyblade?
Just one
Okay.
Titan left.
I liked to pretend he was hitting him with his head. Oh no, there's a 4th Titan. It's the Tornado Titan. Yeah. That, Ow. Ow. Fighting them all at once is kind of cooler, though. Especially when you're like, hey, what can we do with our increased processing power with the PS4? I know. Let's have them fight multiple bosses. That's a good use for our time. I'm trying to dodge stuff, and I can't believe I haven't been hit by anything yet. And he's just like, I'm awesome. And now we're just gonna fly for a while, because that's a cool thing that we can do. Stun Impact doesn't do a lot of stunning to bosses. That makes sense. Stratos. Quick, use your tornado spell, but in reverse. He doesn't have a tornado spell, though. Haven't had arrows since Kingdom Hearts. Well, I guess since Dream Drop Distance, but he forgot everything in Dream Drop Distance. So you see, he's planted himself on the stunned Ice Titan so he can do ice attacks. And he can plant himself on top of the Lava Titan and do fire attacks. He's a jerk like that. Yeah, I'm just whacking between the eyes. I mean, that would be pretty distracting no matter how big you are, right? Just being whacked in the face. Like if a fly walked up to you and whacked you between the eyes repeatedly, that would be pretty painful, I feel like. Or at least distracting. Alright, we got the blaster blaze, but I've already showed that off. We don't need to do that again. Oh, we're gonna go back down. Why am I so far away? Oh my gosh, please don't hit me with the stuff. Distracting, yes, Mel. Depends on what you're hitting him with. If the fly was hitting me with a keyblade, I feel like that might hurt. Oh, here we go again with the debris. Just less debris, okay? It's rude. And then the squashing, it's rude too. Why does the fly have a keyblade? Reasons? Everyone gets a keyblade now, haven't you heard? Just finish him off, Sora. No? Okay. Finish him off with Goofy Bombardier then. That's a good finishing move, right? Boom. Apparently the tornado is just a really malfunctioning vacuum cleaner, which makes me think of the little toaster, which makes me sad. So, thanks, Breezy. Real tornadoes are vacuum cleaners that spit things back out. The brave little toaster. Not just the little toaster. Oh no, the Earth Titan's back! I'm just messing with you. No! Why? Why do you do that to me? That's mean.
So what? There are 4 of us, too.
Actually, I think I can make it 5.
Yeah, 4 versus 4, they said while I was yelling about the brave little toaster.
No! Thank you, my boy.
And obviously Hades has done a lot right here to make sure that his side wins, right? So why didn't Zeus just do that in the first place? I love this part. Aha.
We did it!
So the Titans are all exploded now.
I can't believe it! I put 18 years into that plan and you ruined it! I really don't like you.
Just give it up already. You'll never beat Herc, no matter how many times you try.
Apparently.
Yeah, stay in the underworld where you belong.
Lippin ruined it, yep.
Enough already! I did not come this far to be ridiculed by Zeusy High and Mighty, his little sunspot, and a trio of clowns! You know what? I'll just go ahead and destroy you!
Hades!
I feel like maybe he should have jumped in the fight while the Titans were still
The
there.
exit is that way.
Oy vey. Jeez.
I like how that works.
Hold on. I almost forgot. That one's for trying to wreck Thebes.
You'll pay for
That
this!
smile.
I have a very, very long memory. I can still dunk your little nutmeg in a river of death!
Yeah, well. I mean, in the real lore, Hades isn't actually the villain. Hades is one of the nicer Greek gods.
Are you sure you want to leave all this behind?
Isn't Olympus your home?
Zeus is actually the jerk in the
I
original
can see
lore.
my family anytime I want. If I stayed, I'd have to be apart from the person I love most. And that life would be empty.
Pretty much.
I finally know where I belong.
Hercules.
That's a reference to the most famous song from Hercules, of course.
Sora, we never got back to your question. Can
I
I
don't-
help?
I don't know what to tell you about
it's
that.
okay.
I don't know.
I think I'm meant to figure it out for myself. I'll find
It
my
helps me
strength
on
the
the
way
inside.
you found yours. Something to fight for. With all my heart.
Exactly, Cabitude.
I guess you did have the answer.
Well, you've got heart, Sora. Just keep at it, and I know you'll be stronger than ever.
Yeah, I might even end up stronger than you are.
Not with those arms.
There he goes again.
I can find my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. If I can be strong. A Keyblade with emphasis on strength. Form changes, counter shield. So this is where we get to learn about probably my favorite addition to the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, I guess, though it doesn't actually do any extra elemental damage, sadly. So some of the Keyblades that you obtain, all of the Keyblades that you obtain, are capable of changing shape or form changing. Each Keyblade has its own unique form changes. While a Keyblade is form changed, you will gain access to different combos and magic, as well as a devastating finishing move that can be activated by pressing triangle. When you form change the Keyblade, Sora's appearance may change, and you will gain access to a new set of specialized abilities. Some form changes are better for defense, others for casting magic. Experiment to see what works best for you. Yeah, it does. It looks like the Titans. Some of the Keyblades that you obtain... Oh, wait, we already did that. I don't need to read it again. The hero's origin Keyblade can be form changed into a defense-oriented weapon called the Counter Shield. While form changed, hold square to continuously guard for a set period of time. Blocking enemy attacks will charge your shield a maximum of 2 levels. Pressing X while the shield is charged will activate a unique reprisal based on the level of the charge. Well, wait till you see how this Keyblade works, and then you'll realize that yeah, it's yeah. I'm gonna get rid of Starlight because the other one's more powerful. Did I put any equipment on you? I put a potion on you, so I'm gonna just remove
Here's
that.
a quick shout out to all of my patrons. For as little as $1 a month, you too can have your name listed here. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons to help me reach more people.